Today's our topic is effect of environment on health. Objects like water, soil, air, sound, and conditions surrounding of an individual constitute his external environment. External environment include physical, biological, social aspects. The component of the body and their function constitute his internal environment. Disease is caused due to the disturbance in the delicate balance between man and his environment. As we know that the disease are caused by interaction between agent, host and environment. Environment is very important link between an agent and a host to cause a disease. Thus, the control of environmental factor help in the prevention of the disease. First is water pollution. The term pure, impure are often used to indicate the character of the water. Pure water means water which doesn't contain any substance likely to endanger to the health of its consumer or the public. And absolutely pure water is not available in the nature, since water always contain gaseous solid matter in the solution or particulate matter in as a suspension. Sources of water are first industrial effluent and heavy metal. Industrial effluent which contain toxic agents like metal, salt, organic and synthetic chemicals. Agricultural runoff, river, canals are liable to be polluted by fertilizers and pesticides. Sewage and untreated wastewater. Sewage is a wastewater from a community and contain organic matter and pathogenic organism. Due to intermittent supply of water, pipes are occasionally left empty. Sewage and impure air may be drawn into the empty pipes through the leaky joints and cracks. Therefore, the drinking water mains should be laid at a distance from the gas pipe or the sewer. Oil spills are there, surface sunroof, pharmaceutical residue, pharmaceutical industries waste. When mixed with the water body, it causes the water pollution. Physical pollutants like radioactive substances, when mixed with the water, it also causes the water pollution. Health effects are, first is biological. Health hazard. The principal disease caused by drinking contaminated water is typhoid, cholera, dysentery, viral hepatitis, poliomyelitis, amoebiasis and roundworm infections. Fluorosis is caused due to the excess of fluoride in the water. Methemoglobinemia is due to the nitrate poisoning. There is a cancer risk due to the heavy metal poisoning or heavy metal mixed with the water. Chemical pollutants may also cause the water pollution. Chemical pollutants may affect the man's health not only directly but also indirectly by accumulating in aquatic like fish. Non-vegetarians eat fish that causes the low dose of heavy metals in long-term use of these type of food. Next is the importance of safe drinking water. About 2.2 billion people lack the safe drinking water globally. 80% waterborne disease in India are linked with the unsafe water. According to WHO, per person daily need of water is 10 liter. Water quality standards are there. WHO, World Health Organization, and BIS, that is Bureau of Indian Standards for drinking water quality are: turbidity is less than 1 NTU. NTU is nephelometric turbidity units. It's generally measure the clarity. pH is generally 6.5 to 8.5. Zero coloniform in 100 ml sample, and regular testing of the drinking water is mandatory. Purification methods are various purification methods are there. First is simple method, that is sedimentation and coagulation. For coagulation, alum is generally used. Chlorination, you can calculate the free residual chlorine. There is no excess of chlorine in the water. The limit is 0.2 to 0.5 parts per million. Filtration is there, rapid sand filters and slow sand filters, and various other types of filters are there, like Berkefeld filter, Kendall filter. Fluoridation, add fluorine 0.5 to 1 parts per million for dental health. For dental, there is important that there is a fluorine or fluoride in the water. If there is excess of fluoride in the water, then it will cause the patches on the teeth, brown colored patches on the teeth. Boiling is a simple method or small scale purification method. You can use it at home. Next is waterborne diseases. First is cholera. It is caused by Vibrio cholerae. Mode of spread is contaminated water and food. Prevention is you can take oral rehydration solution, chlorination of water, and vaccines are there. Typhoid is caused by Salmonella typhi, causative agent. Fecal oral route is the mode of spread or mode of transmission. You can prevent it by vaccination, safe food, or safe drinking water. Third is dysentery. It is caused by Shigella and Entamoeba. Contaminated water is the mode of spread. Hygiene, safe drinking water can prevent the disease. Hepatitis A and hepatitis E caused by hepatitis A virus, hepatitis E virus. Contaminated water is the mode of transmission, and vaccine boiled water you can use. Diarrhea, rotavirus, E. coli are the causative agent. Fecal oral route is the mode of spread. You can use vaccine of rotavirus, proper precautions for hygiene, oral rehydration solution, and use safe drinking water to prevent the diarrhea. Leptospira is the causative agent. It is a bacteria. It is mode of transmission is flood water contact. Avoid the stagnant water exposure to prevent this type of disease. Next is air pollution. All the forms of life depend upon the air, and pure air is necessary for healthy life. Apart from the supply oxygen, air is also carries sound, smell, help in maintaining body temperature. Pollution of air by dust, smoke, chemical vapors, and disease-causing organism result in sickness and death also. The composition of air, as we all know, it contains nitrogen about 79%, oxygen 21%, carbon dioxide, water vapors, ammonia and traces of various inert gases. Next is the source of air pollution. Air pollution can be caused due to the vehicular emission of the harmful gases. Motor vehicles are the biggest source of pollution in the world, air pollution. Trucks, trains, aircraft, other form of transport contribute to the air pollution by emitting unburnt hydrocarbons, carbon monoxide, lead, smoke, nitrogen oxide, suspended particulate matters. These all causes the air pollution. Industrial waste, factory smoke is also causes the air pollution. Burning of biomass and crops also causes the air pollution. Health effect of air pollution, it causes the respiratory disease like asthma, cardiopulmonary, chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases, bronchitis, lung cancer, cardiovascular diseases, eye, skin irritation, reduced immunity. NAAQS standard, that is National Ambient Air Quality Standard, are monitored by CPCB. CPCB is Central Pollution Control Board in India. Basically, it is controlled by this board. Noise pollution. A sound becomes a noise when it disturbs the hearer. Noise is defined as a wrong sound in the wrong place at the wrong time. Different individuals vary in their tolerance to the noise. Person exposed to excessive noise for prolonged period may suffer from many health hazard, or it is called as noise pollution. Sources are traffic, construction, industrial noise, loudspeakers, firecrackers, airport noise. Permissible limit is 55 decibels. Health effects are: first is hearing loss, deafness. It may be temporary or permanent. Temporary hearing loss result due to the sudden exposure to the loud noise. The disability disappear after a period of time or up to 24 hours. Repeated and continuous exposure to the noise around 100 decibels may result in permanent hearing loss. Health effects. Other health effects are hypertension, stress, sleep disturbance, cognitive impairment in children. It is in the noise control. Noise pollution can be controlled by the Noise Pollution Rules 2000. It is the act or rules in the India. Next is the sewage and solid waste disposal. Solid waste are unwanted waste material from houses, streets, sweeping, commercial, industrial, agriculture operation arising from men's activity. Solid waste is an accumulation of dust, ash, paper, packing of all kinds and putrefiable materials such as fruits and vegetables. And it is also caused due to the various types of sewage source or solid waste types. First is the sewage source, domestic waste, industrial waste mixed with the sewage, hospital and pharma waste also mixed with the sewage causes the sewage pollution or sewage mixing of these type of waste. Sewage health hazards are breeding of the mosquito and flies, spread of various disease like typhoid, cholera, contamination of groundwater. Solid waste type are three types: biodegradable, non-biodegradable, hazardous. Biodegradable are food and vegetable waste, as you all know. Non-biodegradable, you also know, the plastic, glass or any hard type of material is, or any metal is non-biodegradable. Hazardous materials are basically the chemicals or pharmaceutical waste. Method of disposal is: first is the method is dumping or sanitary landfill. Refuse is dumped into the low-lying area away from habitation. It is an easy method of disposal of dry refuse. Due to the bacterial action, refuse decreases considerably in the volume and converted into the humus or material useful for the plants. Composting. It is a method of combined disposal of refuse and night soil. Alternate layer of refuse and night soil are placed on one another in the trenches. The heap is then covered with the earth. Organic matter breaks down by bacterial action, resulting in formation of humus called compost, which is useful for the plants. The heat produced during the composting destroy the eggs and larvae of the flies and pathogenic agents. Next is incineration. Incineration is also a best method, but it is little bit expensive. The method of disposal of refuse is to render the same harmless by burning. This is generally done in incinerator. By this process, the refuse is reduced to about 1/4 of its weight and the organic matter is transformed into carbon dioxide and nitrogen. The residue left after combustion is a mass of hard material called clinkers, which are usually utilized for the road making. Incineration is not a popular method, as you all know. It is little bit expensive because there is a incinerator used in this. It is not popular method in India because it is expensive and it causes loss of community in terms of manure. Always remind the 3 R's that are reduce, reuse and recycle. You can reduce the refuse and or waste, and if you can reuse it, reuse or recycle it. Next is the occupational illness and environmental pollution. An illness associated with a particular occupation or industry. Such illness result from a variety of biological and chemical, physical, psychological factors that are present in work environment or are otherwise encountered during the employment. These type of diseases are basically, these are the examples. There are some examples. First is silicosis. Silicosis is basically, it is present in miners or stone cutters because it is caused due to the silica dust. So it is an interstitial lung disease caused by the breathing or tiny bits of silica, a common mineral found in many types of rock or soil. So it is present, this type of disease you can see in the miners and stone cutters. Asbestosis. Asbestosis is a chronic lung disease caused by the inhalation of asbestos fibers. It is you can see in the construction workers. Biocenosis is a cotton dust disease. You can see this in the textile workers. Due to the grain dust, there is a disease in farmers also. Respiratory disease, lead and mercury poisoning also you can see in the industrial workers. Prevention and control is wear PPE kits, personal protective equipment, mask, gloves and goggles included in the PPE kit. Proper ventilation should be there. If there is a workplace, then proper ventilation should be there. Regular checkup of the health checkup of the person should be there. Environmental pollution. There are various types of environment pollution, as you all know. Air, water, soil, noise, thermal, radiation. Effects on the ecosystem is basically, first is acid rain, which can destroy the soil and crops. Greenhouse gases, global warming is there, increased in the climate temperature. Ozone depletion is there. Due to ozone depletion, there is exposure to UV radiation and various types of skin diseases are there. Toxicity of food is there. Legislation for Environmental Protection Act is there. 1986 Act is there. Pollution Control Board is also there to check the pollution. Next is environmental pollution due to pharmaceuticals. How pharmaceuticals enter the environment. They can enter due to the excretion of drug via urine or feces, improper disposal of unused or expired medicines, industrial waste mixed with the water or soil, various use of drugs for agriculture, they can mix with the soil also. Health and ecological hazards are antibiotic resistance. Major health threat is there. Our body is not responded to the various antibiotics because there is excessive use or excessive chemical use. Endocrine disruption, hormonal imbalance is there. Feminization of aquatic organism, it is also a biological disruption or endocrine disturbance. Toxic effect on non-targeted species, because there is a water pollution is there, soil pollution is there, air pollution is there, These type of drugs are cause various diseases in birds, aquatic animals, insects in the soil. And so non-targeted species also, there is a toxic effect seen in that type of species also. Long-term low dose exposure risk to the humans also causes long term diseases due to the low dose exposure of these type of chemicals. Control and pharmacist role is take back unused drugs and recycle, reuse it, avoid flushing of the drugs or chemicals, use advanced wastewater treatment, use green pharmacies, use incinerator, which is the best method to dispose of the chemicals or drugs. Educate the public about the correct drug disposal. This is the work of the pharmacist or public also. With the cooperation of public and pharmacists and other healthcare worker, you can educate the people regarding the correct drug disposal. Thank you.